Hello and welcome. Today's lesson we're going to explore a beautiful topic. It's drop D tuning. And to many guitarists they avoid this because of the confusion with conventional chord shapes they already know, and it puts them off slightly. Well, hopefully we're going to do away with that today and give you enough information both on intervals and chordal voicings to give you enough information to explore it and come up with some great voicings that you can add to conventional tunes, or maybe even write some pieces in drop D. The first thing we need to do, we'll get in tune and everything will be conventional except the low E string. It'll be dropped by a tone down to a D note. So let's start with that one, low D. And now the guitar will be conventional. A, our fifth string. D. Or G. B. And finally the high E. There we have it. The low D will enable us, especially when playing in the D form, which is our D form, to give us that added depth that we couldn't really get with the conventional tuning. So it opens up a lot of possibilities to us for the low bass end. So what I intend to do today is we'll take it in stages. We'll learn our scale in the open position of D using the drop D tuning. And then we'll explore the intervals such as thirds, sixes. Hopefully these terms you're already familiar with previous lessons in your major scale workout. And then we'll harmonize the scale. We'll play all our chords and we'll then revisit them and look for colors and textures that we can add to each of them. And we'll try and put this all together in cliche chord progressions. So the first thing we need to do is we'll learn our open D scale. So we'll start D. This is now our E note. This is the confusing thing now. E is no longer our open string, but it is on the second fret. So let's play the scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A. Now we have an option here. We can play our B note, 4th fret, 3rd string, or in some cases we'll use the open 2nd string. Or C sharp, D, open E, F sharp, G, and we'll take it as far as the A note. Let me play that for you smoothly. Lots of possibilities for the usage of open strings. You can see lots of possibilities for hammers and pulls. On the next stage, we'd like to be able to harmonize the scale over the entire neck. This will be using basically the cage system we've looked at previously. And remember, most of these intervals we've already visited in previous lessons. The only thing that's going to change is the use of the low D string. So let's look at the intervals, third intervals, and we'll take it on strings 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 5. So we'll start with strings 1 and 2. take it on up. Let me play that again for you smoothly. Okay, let's try now strings 2 and 3. Open. And back. Here we are, strings 3 and 4. And back. And strings 4 and 5. Open. And back. There we have third intervals. Very, very useful. A lot of ideas. They'll be used quite a lot. We'll look at those later on. Now we'll look at sixth intervals. Again, we'll look at strings, different pairs. We'll look at strings 1 and 3. Open, closed. Okay, again, 2 shapes. Okay, now we'll look at strings 2 and 4. And back. Okay. Now we'll look at strings 5 and 3. So we've got. And back. There we have it, sixth intervals. So a combination of sixes and thirds are probably the 2 most used intervals. The next one would be 10th intervals. This gives us a lovely sound. Let me just give you the fingering for these now. 4th fret, 4th string, open, low D. That's our first. Now we move. 5th fret, 2nd fret. Okay. Then we move 4th fret, 6th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Let's try those first 3. Now frets 5 and 4 on the 3rd string. This could also be played and open B. Now we have our A, open and 2nd fret, 2nd string. 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Move the same shape up. And have our open D with F sharp. Okay. 2nd fret, 3rd fret. 4th fret, 5th fret. 5th fret, 7th fret. And we could go on up. 7th fret, 9th fret. 9th fret, 10th fret. 11th fret. Oops. 12th fret. There we have it. Let me just play that for you smoothly. You can see. G. Again, we'll use quite a lot of these in our playing. So there's a few exercises for you to get down the 3rds and the 6s and the 10ths. Very, very important. They'll open up the whole guitar and let you be able to move between your voicings on chords.